everybody. This is a Lamley preview. It seems like I always say that I'm super excited to show this particular one, and that's true. There's always something new, something cool to show from Hot Wheels, and this is definitely no exception. The set is bare. We've got some cool stuff to show. You can see that the bottom row, you always know when the bottom row of my carny display is empty, it means there's new cars ready to occupy those slots. I have 3 of them today. They are coming from Team Transport. The first mix of 2020 is here. That means 3 new cars, number 16, number 17, and number 18 are here ready to open. Mattel provided these for me to showcase for you. And yeah, I couldn't be more excited to show these off. 16, 17, 18 are here. We have no new car castings. The only time they've ever done that was with the Jag. But we do have a new truck. The wide open is over here. We're going to take a look at that. But we have some amazing models. The second versions of 2 castings. And then a revisit, a return of the Plymouth Superbird. How exciting is that? So let's walk right through them. I believe there's going to be a ton of excitement about this one, but let's go in order. We'll start with number 16. You got to start with Julian's artwork. Julian Coyles is the artist who handles Car Culture card art. That means all of the Car Culture releases and Team Transport. You're always going to see the car on the right, the truck on the left. And this is the, now I'm going to always say this wrong, efini. Let's just run with that. Mazda 787B with the Sakura Sprinter. Sakura Sprinter we've seen released several times. Japanese style, like a Hino style truck. You've seen that with Tomica Limited Vintage. You've got to look at the art. You got to look at this, and then I will give you this stuff on the back. There are the 3 releases. This time there's no repeats. This is start from scratch for 2020, so 3 brand new releases. I have no idea if these will hold over into some other mixes. Hard to say. A lot of you like to have that information, so there it is for you. I think that's all we need to look at from a packaging perspective. Now we're going to have a look at the models themselves. Shall we open it up? After you've seen the art, let's do it. Okay, there's a little plastic insert. We'll get rid of that. And we'll have a look at both of the models now. All right, let's just start with the truck because I want to get into the Mazda here in a second. So let's close that up, and we'll have a look at the Sakura Sprinter. Efini, and if I'm saying that wrong, you guys tell me. I would like to know. Logo on the side, Mazda Speed and Brembo, which is cool to see on the box. And then you've got the Mazda logo on the front cab. Like I said, Hino style truck for sure. Definitely inspired by that. White rims. Metal base, plastic box, right? And then you can open it and put the car in there if you want to. I'm not going to do that. The truck runs a little bit wide, obviously, so that the car can fit inside. But, nice looking truck, nice looking logo. I'm a big fan. We'll put that over here. Now, here is the Mazda 787B. It has a removable hood. Let's look at the previous release first. This one was done in a standard Mazda deco. If you remember, the wing itself was kind of got bent a little bit. I tried to fix it a little bit. I know with using some hot water you can soften that plastic and get it straightened out. Mine's not perfectly straight, but you can see that that this one was from Car Culture first release. The wheels are obviously mismatched because that's the style of the 787B. And you can see that the wing on this one is flat. Now I'm noticing on this one it is bent up a little bit. I have no idea if that's just my example or if that is that's going to be standard. I guess I could push it down. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see if you're pushing it down. I don't want to break it just yet. But you can you can push it down and it stays pretty flat. So there you go. And it is straight, which is nice because it sits in the truck. Car looks nice. Obviously the same. The rear wheels are different than the front. That's how the Mazda 787B looks. Same color base, that kind of gold base. The efini logo, if you are a Tomica Limited Vintage collector and have a 787B, they've released one in this deco as well. So it is an official livery for the Mazda 787B, the legendary Le Mans racer, the one that won, first Japanese car. So that is the 787B. We'll put these two together. Really nice to see those part of Car Culture. All right. we're just going to move instead of going with saving the best for last kind of thing. Let's get right on to number 17. Is this going to be a popular set? Uh-huh. It is the RWB Porsche 930 with the aero lift. We saw the aero lift first time with the Nissan Skyline R34, and now it's just pretty purple. Oh man, I can't wait to open this one. This is one of the reasons I wanted to push towards this video, because I want to get this thing open. The RWB Porsche 930 is clearly a collector fave. If you're looking at the results of the premium new model vote, you can see why, or not why, but you can see that it is running away with that poll. And this is the second version. There's also an RLC version. It's a little bit different with opening doors and opening trunk, coming out very, very soon, I think in January. But this one, I think this will be out before that, the purple RWB. Julian's art is fantastic. I'm going to have to rip right through it, but I'll maybe get another one later. There we go. All right, here we are. We'll take a look at the truck first. You know this one has a moving part. It actually will, here I can do this. It actually can push down so the car can roll up on top. And then it actually has different slots, so whether it's long or short, you can fit in nicely, and then it snaps right in, which is nice. So taking a look at the truck itself, you can see it's purple gold wheels. These are the gold TE37 inspired, right? 6-spoke reel riders on this one. The RWB Christians logo there on the front or on the side with the thumb right in front. We've all taken that picture now. If you're a Hot Wheels collector and like the RWB, you know you've all posed that way. RWB logo on the side of the cab as well. Really, really cool truck. Just awesome. It's going to be so popular. And I just noticed when I opened these are actually FEP, so it's got the FEP code on it. That's not the first time I've opened one of those, but that's what they sent me. I got to open these up. When they send them to me to preview, that's my job. So here it is. This is the Porsche 930 RWB, the second version. Actually, let me show you the first. Matte black from the Silhouette release of Team Transport. This is based on the Stella Artois. I'm going to have to look up the name of the purple one, but I did see that one live at SEMA, right? And this one's kind of that purple one's a loose replica, but let's look at the black one. Looks really, really good in that matte black. 6-spoke reel riders, and it was the introduction of the deep dish as well. The really, really deep 6 spokes, which looks so awesome on this casting. It's just a great, great model, just without a doubt, and that's all replicated here on the purple one. RWB in gold rims, chrome lips on the model. But if you want to look, before I put it on the turntable, you can see even the deco there on the front bumper. It's just, this thing is so highly detailed. RWB on the back, taillights, the whole kit and caboodle. Christian has been showing this one, and Christian from RWB has been showing this one on Instagram, and I know the excitement for it is out of control, as well it should be. I love the Stella Artois. This purple one I may like even better, just because of the detailing on the front and the wheels. But man, they just look so good together. Let's put those together right there. Look at that. All right, one last one, and I think the muscle car fans are going to be really happy to see this one, especially the choice of model, the new truck, and of course a great choice, the Union 76 deco. This is the 70 Plymouth Superbird and the wide open. We're obviously going to take an extended look at both, but let's take a look at Julian's art to start. I love the tires on the top there. And of course the car looks so cool. I love the background too, with the kind of an old school racetrack there, right? All right. Should we open it up? Let's do it. Okay. All right, let's move the Superbird off to the side. Let's start with the truck. Boy, this thing's got some weight to it. It's got a plastic, well, yeah, so it has a metal base and then the plastic flatbed. Obviously, the cab itself is metal, but there's a lot going on there with the tires. You can see they have different treads on there. And then if you look at the model itself, it sits on the gray Steelies. They've detailed the flatbed portion of it too, which is kind of cool. This thing is really well detailed, and like I said, a lot of good weight to it. I don't know if see this one again, but that's a really nice truck. The flatbeds, the box trucks are fine. I like the flatbeds a lot better as haulers just because you can see the car, you can put them together, you can display them together. You can't really display them with the box. I mean, it's nice to have the box trucks, but they've done some really nice flatbeds. The Ford, I think, being the best one, but this one is really, really cool too. So that is the wide open. Let's move that here. And then we have a look at the Superbird. I love that they did the Superbird. I pulled out of the premium Superbirds, you know, not to be confused with the Dodge Daytona, but I pulled out this RLC version. I don't know if it's the perfect one to pull out. I'm sure there's been some other premium versions of the Superbird, but I have this RLC version on my wall display. It's still one of the better RLCs. It's from several years ago. Kind of rediscovered, and this dark olive green and the black rims, the red, kind of the red line tires and the black rims. Really, really nice RLC model. But so is this one. Oh, it's just like you think Richard Petty, you just think kind of classic, you know, circuit racing, you think NASCAR, Union 76. Oh, this is so awesome. 76 on the roof and on the hood, get the spirit. Side in blue, top in orange, detailing all over. Look at the 76 on the back. Oh, I love this one. I love Superbird. Is such a cool car. I mean, when you talk about silhouettes, they could have put the Superbird in that silhouette set from Car Culture, right? They totally could have. And it would have fit perfectly. Because it's just one of the more interesting, with that huge spoiler in the nose, one of the more interesting silhouettes there is. This is an amazing set of Team Transport. I think there's going to be a ton of fans of the 76 set. The RWB goes without saying. That's going to be gobbled up, and you can't go wrong with the 787B as well. So really, really cool set. Thank you, Mattel, for sending that over to me to showcase for everybody. Tons of excitement. You should see these in stores. I'm hearing January. You might want to look early December as well, or I'm sorry, late December. But by January, I think these will be in stores, coming very soon. Thanks, everybody. Bye.